So now we are going to look at the pic from inside of Clasp. To do that, we are going to start the Clasp 32 program by double-clicking on the icon on the desktop. At 25%, the SKIO box is recognized. We click on Close to move on. SKIO is working. Panel has come up. We click on Continue. Enter the password 0210. Click on OK and go to Demographics Patient Data Panel. I am going to create a test patient, female. We click on Patient Data, Load. I'm going to mark that it is a new patient. Enter birth date, save patient. Yes. Close the Demographics panel. Do calibration first. Calibration complete. We proceed to test. Do we want to close the calibration? Yes, we do right now. And we are going to do the test now. We prepare the test and then we hit the same button again. Test. Okay, now that the test is done, we click on Close on this panel. We load the new info report. These are the results of our current patient. To start the pig, we go to the biofeedback device on the top menu bar and then select Biofeedback Interfaced Graphics, Big. This will load the big in the bottom menu bar right here. Now we are going to start a therapy. For example, I'm going to go to NLP, select a special AFE therapy. For example, let's say energy. Please wait. We click on OK. We wait for the Skio is working panel to return. Here it is. Now we click on Start. So now we are starting the AFE treatment. While we do that, we can start the measure and see how the patient reacts to the therapy. We see the output on the right side of the panel, output frequency. This is the frequencies that the device is sending out right now, the AFE that we have previously selected. And while the therapy is on, the big software will show you exactly what is happening into your client's body right now. We see that all of the harnesses are connected. We see how the harnesses are sending information in. We see how the patient is reacting to this information. If I take up the head harness, the greens have immediately gone down. Now I will take off the limb harness. The greens have gone down. I will stop the AFE therapy. Please wait 10 seconds. Okay. Close. And now, as we go back to the big, we see that there is no frequency going out, no output going out, and no harnesses on since I have taken them off. I am going to stop this measure. Measure finished. Okay. From inside of Clasp, we can do some of the same things that we can do outside of Clasp. For example, the ECG can only be measured outside of Clasp. We can, however, do balance right and left. The patient, I have put the harnesses back on again. The patient is trying to balance and have everything in the middle. We stop the measure when we are ready. We can balance the intensity in this screen. We click Start Measure. But this function does not work from Clasp 32. The program is in for, so this is not disabled, but we get the message that this function does not work from inside the clasp, only from outside the clasp. We still have the option to do the guided imagery therapies for biofeedback for enuresis therapy, mind relaxation, deep muscle relaxation, breath control, mind relaxation, deep muscle, suprabinaural, and breath control in suprabinaural therapies. There's also another list which offers us more choices. We can do AFE therapies from inside of Clasp. And if there's anything we cannot do in the Clasp, like in this case, when we click on Start, we will get a message that sorry, this function is not working from Clasp 32. The reason it is not working is because we are doing the AFE therapies from inside the Clasp. We will try another therapy. Let's close and go to out of focus bioresonance zap, select cellulite, and now go to the big and see energy map, see how everything is reacting. So we have start measure, harness is on. We can can see the greens, they are connected and transmitting. And we can monitor the patient's progress to the selected therapy. We can see the frequencies sent out, right corner, top right corner of the panel. If I take off the head harness, the greens are going down, and the limb harness. Now the therapy is over, as soon as the therapy is over, we will see that everything goes blank. So when everything goes blank right here, all of the graphic is going down, then there's a cycle, and for a second therapy has stopped. You can see this pretty clearly. I have put the head harness back on. And the limb harnesses are on. Now there was a stop. And here we go, the measure is going on again. We can see the output. I've taken off the head harness right now. We can see the output right here. See, head harness have gone down. This is no longer green because there is no connection to the head harness. Put it back on again. Takes a little while, but it recognizes that everything has turned green. If we want to stop, we just click on stop measure, measure finished, and OK. This has been the big inside of Clasp.